Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream here today for a European matchup between Alpha and Simps, formerly Alpha Ducks. But see, they got a little update, got rid of a part of their name, got rid of part of their logo, brightened it up a little bit, and well, we got a bright day ahead, don't we? Of more Echo Arena matches here in VR Master League. And indeed, as in the public comms, which actually you guys can't hear right now, which I'll turn on now, people saying hi to the stream, to Pally, and saying that it can start. Indeed, hello. Good luck, have fun. Exactly what Ali said. Alright, here we go. So, welcome to the stream, everybody. Good to have you. This is what we're dealing with here. Got Alpha, we got Simps, we got Tutorial Bot subbing in. Good to see him back in the game, even if just for one of them. Always good to see. I should probably start that round start animation, shouldn't I? That would definitely be handy for you guys to see. In any case, welcome, welcome, welcome. First joust is off, and back and forth it goes already here. There's a speed immediately. All the stacks to and fro across the floor, and there's National Agency getting that disc. And attempting to get their offense rolling here as they spread the floor now. Top, bottom, every direction. And there's National Agency going for a shot that's going to be saved out of there by Ali. Right down the alley on the tunnel, so retrieving it is going to be Tutorial Bot, and the shot just slightly off. The defense did get back there with the stacks immediately, but recovered by Ninja Knight. Great grab, though, by National Agency, and he's going to send that right out the side tunnel as well. Ricocheting around again, back to the mid lane, and now Sir Dominic here. Going to pass it off to National Agency. Maybe a one-on-one on goal. Spin, no win. Tutorial Bot does it again for the goalkeeping, and now it's going to be taken back again. Ninja Knight this time throwing an intercept to Martin III, and Martin will back that one out. Right before getting it forward now to Stody, and back to Martin again. Some two-man game going on, trying to avoid the defensive alley, who's just ping-ponging back and forth. Right below to Sir Dominic, but he's going to be stunned really quick, and Ali Dark just as well. A lot of stuns coming through. A quick tap pass, beautifully delivered, but couldn't convert. And that is the results of just the great goalkeeping we're seeing, but a nice alley-oop to Stody, starting it off hot. All right, quite the start to this match here. A lot of great goalkeeping and an awful lot of stacking, as is often the case. Alright, so Ali with the rollout here. The immediate pass, trying to evade the stacks, and a good stun by Tutorial Bot just to delay their stack a little bit longer. A little bit of a miscommunication, however. Crossing when they should have been crossing. So instead of turnover, National Agency needing to avoid that defense from Ali. And right off the wall, look at the retrieval. And Martin III right off the rebounded fling from National Agency. So that's 4 points here for Alpha, a couple minutes in. But hello to everyone there. I see Boop and Viatrex, Captain Canada. Echo Tammy. Boop. Tammy's saying I want Simps to win now because of Tutorial Bot. And Tutorial, oh, looking for a shot. It's Sir Dominic. So hold that thought. It's 7:20 left. It's 7 points for Alpha. And that's a very nice fling there from Sir Dominic. Has a kind of that frisbee style fling. It's a rather uncommon release, but works for him. So all right, Ali right back here with the disc and another fling to the left tunnel. This time that stack actually overshooting, so maybe delayed on their own accord. Lowrider here looking to score, trying to evade through, and the pass was going to be a tough catch. Let's see if they can get that midfield recovery, and they do. So tap pass right over to Ninja, to Lowrider, and that's a great set of passes. Right down from middle, crossing it over a couple times, and resulting in the 2-point dime. So Simps with their first couple. And also hi to Hex and Chewy, Meola, Emil, Silverfire, and Lewis, as well as Kai. So welcome to the streams. Got another stream as well going on over on Channel 2. Sir Dimwee is camming and casting the game between Non-Esport and Quackheads. So got some options as an intercept here coming through. And National Agency does get that shot right on the feet there. Tough angle, especially with the defense right in his face. But got it through, and that's 9-2, favoring Alpha Ducks. So 5:40 remaining in this first round. Of course, a lot of recognizable names here on both sides. A lot of veteranship here. And just, yeah, a lot. You know, we saw Alpha last in the postseason of season 1 there, competing. And right here, we're going to be a pass from Tutorial Bot, trying to reach the barrier, taken back by Stody. Someone who really impressed constantly in the defensive end last season. Trying to get that clear now right on through, and they do. So looking for their grabs. A lot of attempted grabs going on now, and both meeting the disc around the same time, but needing to get rid of it immediately, and it results in just another grab, another clear back to the pocket, into the tunnel. We can see the stacks. I mean, they're right on each other's feet, and Tutorial Bot, though, not wanting to concede any defeat. It's going to be a 3, 35 meters deep, 16 meters a second, and it's 9-5, so closing that gap, and still plenty of time to make a bit of a run here in the latter half of this first round. Tutorial Bot, of course, a longtime player in his own right, commentated and casted for VRML as well as various community channels over the years. Made it to lands and what have you. Sir Dominic here, he's gonna land a shot though. It's 11-5, Alpha Ducks. So the pacing of this game quite fast. Fun way to start off the stream today. Which is to say though, on this channel will just be this one stream for the hour, but as will always be the case every single day, lots of streams to come throughout, so worry not. Now, Ali just being assaulted there by the defense, needs to get it out, but intercept here. Martin III immediately finds Stody, and you can see that stack well prepared from Alpha to just immediately go towards the goal, and therefore get him the numbers situation and the score. 13 points for Alpha now. Right back at him. And what did the moderator do to Via? See, I'm on a different account, like I'm on the VRML account for whatever reason though. I can't actually see what he said. So was it Nightbot overreacting, or was Via talking trash about me? Either or. Nice to see ya. Sir Dominic with the disc here, going to just fling it right down the center. There's the immediate stacks once again from Alpha. A good redirect as well, just to accommodate the fact that it bounced around a little bit. Stody with that disc, trying to find that pass down low, but right over the wingspan of his teammates. So Lowrider instead will take the grab and make the clear, or at least try to, but it does bounce around, so gets stuck here near the mid lane. Taken right back by Stody again, and looking for that shot right down the middle. Oh, and it squeezes right through. I did not think that was going in, but I was quite wrong, and to the pleasure of Stody, no doubt. Happy to see that shot go through for 3, 16-5. Got a warning because your cat stepped on your key. It's yeah. I don't know about Nightbot sometimes. The bot means well, but sometimes it does some silly things while letting other sillier things and worse things through. Who knows? Anyway, Ninja Knight with the disc here, needing to get back on the scoreboard and cut off a little bit of that momentum that Alpha has definitely been building here in the last several minutes. Only 2 minutes left in this first round. A good delivery up top to Tutorial Bot. He's going to go for that pass up to Lowrider. Lowrider being assaulted there by Sir Dominic immediately on the stuns, but up to the wedge will be recovered. So good positioning here from Simps to just be in a good place to recover that one, but denying with the brawls is Alpha Ducks on defense. Tutorial Bot up top needs to get rid of it quickly, and they do, but just not to the hands of any awaiting player except the orange team, which is exactly the opposite of what they wanted. Now Stody, he's going to take a shot as he floats right on by, does manage to nab a 3-point hit, and that's 19 points. A very, very high scoring round here for Alpha Ducks. 1:35 remaining in the first. So the thing is too with missed grab. So on that note, that's going to be a very rough turnaround. Of course, with about a minute left, game was still going to be, or the round was still going to be probably out of hand. But for Alpha, you're still, dealing with a team that maybe has a little more familiarity. I mean, then again, we're dealing with some subs on the teams and some new players either way, but you know, got to figure too, just being the first week of the season 2, there's going to be some adjustments, and you know, I knew to expect some hot shots and some great defense like we see right there from Lowrider right on cue. Love it when they make my words true as opposed to commentator's curse, but nonetheless, you got to expect there's going to be some adjustments and kind of a figuring out process as well. I'm sure these teams have been practicing and scrimming over the weeks since the end of Season 1, but it's always kind of up in the air when you have any kind of new roster shifts, whether it's a permanent member or just a sub. Kind of see what they're able to do. But with 22 on the clock, Sir Dominic going to back it out and look for maybe one last shot, and oh, waving it in the air. And Stody definitely cares, taking care of the disc for 24 points. 5 for Simps, and that is a strong way and a little bit of a dirty way to end the first round. 24-5 here, favoring Alpha Ducks. All right, so we'll direct ourselves to the stats page for you here and just take a look at what went on. And what went on was Stody, normally known for just the goalkeeping. I shouldn't say just, but known largely for the great defense and the goalkeeping. He's leading the way on offense as well. 10 points for Alpha Ducks to go with his 1 assist. And Martin III contributing a pair of points as well. National Agency with 5 and 2 assists. Sir Dominic, 7 points, 3 assists. As well as a save, a steal, and 13 stuns. So a little bit of everything from Dominic. On the other end, Tutorial Bot with all 5 of the points for the Simps. And Ali with 1 assist and 2 saves. Saw some nice defense from Ali as well as Tutorial there, inside the goal especially. Had a Ninja Knight with a steal and 13 stuns. Lowrider with an assist, save, and 6 stuns. But yeah, that was a really, really hot start. I guess I shouldn't be surprised to see that kind of pacing, but nonetheless, it's always this is I think my first European game I've casted this in Season 2 so far. So I was gonna say there's always an adjustment when I go for from the NA games to the European games. Just in terms of the pace, and it always takes me a little bit by surprise. And it shouldn't. I've casted so many of them now for the European side, but it's always a just pleasant change of pace, and it's always hard keeping up on the cams end of things sometimes. So, yeah, getting used to it though, and we're seeing if now the adjustments can be made indeed from the Simps side of things, because again, we know the talent level of these players. All longtime players, veteran players, and we've seen them have a lot of success in seasons past, and it would not be a surprise at all to see them come back with some more strength here after making some adjustments and getting to take that breather in the last round. And there's the fling, so National Agency also with kind of the frisbee throw, but Sir Dominic was there for the recovery. For Alpha, you'll notice on an awful lot of these flings, almost every one practically, anytime they're taking these half-court area shots, where they're making a pass to someone or in the midline or they get it, there's always a stack for Alpha, a secondary stack somewhere that's already going to be near that goal by the time the disc arrives there. So even if they miss the shot, they're getting these rebound opportunities and just able to put it back over and over. And that's the benefits of the speediness, and from any team in any region who can get those stacks and are always aware of being into the front line as fast as they can. Speaking of, there's a Lowrider fast as he can, avoiding the defense, getting the shot, tied up 2 apiece. But yeah, anytime you can have those stacks just ready and able to get to the front line fast, you know, I always say you can make up for so many mistakes purely through speed alone. So even if you miss your passes, even if you miss your shots, your clears, whatever it is, if you're fast enough on the stacks, you're going to make up for a lot of mistakes. That said, there's the speed making up maybe for that mistake. So right on cue again as Sir Dominic does take it back, and luckily not paying for that initial turnover. So grabbing the disc here, Ali, just a nice handoff right up above to a Ninja Knight. Ninja handing it aside. You can see the pressure heavy outside that bubble. So really nice defense coming through from Alpha Ducks, not really allowing Simps to get any kind of comfort in that back line and outside the bubble. And for a lot of teams who do like to play maybe a little slower or just play that outer bubble game kind of get set and in position, a good way to kind of bother them is by doing just that, as a good save comes through. Low rider on the shot from down below, and now riding high off that momentum maybe for a grab here, but just a small overshoot will be taken back by Alpha now as it goes clear onto the other end. There's the back stack getting delayed, though, kind of bouncing off the Geo, but look at the redirect, so quick. Very, very impressive that they're able to actually stay together despite getting knocked off the Geo, and now maintaining possession. So National Agency right above the bubble and the goal now towards Sir Dominic. Sir Dominic going to be just collapsed upon, and just as well, Martin III. Look at the defense coming through now from Simps, just as strong as the other end from Alpha. So really like, again, not only the quickness, but you're seeing some great defense at play just through the brawls and really cutting off these players as they receive the passes. So here it goes again. Back to the relay races, and going to be Tutorial Bot benefiting off of that. Immediate pass to Ninja Knight over on the other end, and Bouncer, so using some geometry to their favor for the bounce pass, and now delivering a beautiful pass work here from Simps. Gotta love it, and it's going to result in almost a score. They had a great look, but couldn't get it through. They will get the rebound, though. Tutorial being stunned out, losing the disc to a Stody there. Martin, actually, and now getting a clear. There's the boost. There's the brawl, so now it's just going to be a 2-on-2 in terms of the stacks way in the front line, and see who gets the benefit of that one. Looks like no one for a while. Everyone focused on each other and couldn't wrangle the disc. Nonetheless, we'll be off to the hands here of Tutorial and over to Ali softly, able to collect that one. Good move anytime, of course. You know, if you can't get the best angle, sometimes just throwing a soft enough pass as a shot, maybe a little too soft, but stolen back. Low rider. Got the 4 points here. And how about that inverse now in round 2 versus round 1, where we had just a fiery start, high scoring, especially for Alpha Ducks there. But now we're, what, 4.5 minutes in? And only 6 points total on the score sheet. And this time favoring Simps, but oh no, this is the second time! This time for Alpha Ducks, missing the disc on the joust. So I guess it bears mentioning the... there's kind of a push and pull, you know, double-edged sword of the speed, is that sometimes you're going so fast, you just mishandle the disc on the joust and on the easy plays like that. So definitely tough at the high level to maintain not only your millisecond advantages, but also just maintain the accuracy and the ability to get those discs and not overshoot, things like that. It's always the struggle with any team, trying to maintain that speed but still be in control. But in any case, grabbing that disc right back here on, with less than 5 minutes left in round 2. And Simps with a narrow lead, trying to force a round 3. A spin shot, a little too fancy perhaps, but luckily Sir Dominic's there for the recovery. A brief juke gets it right back to National Agency. National Agency right up above is going to go down below, and another save, but another steal back into the dunk. National doing the work there, trying to just break it through somehow, the defense, but you can see that absolutely stalwart defense being shown over and over again from multiple goalies in this match. But of course, the dangers of just having great offenses going against great goalies these days is now more and more you see the offensive players really accommodating the defense. So they're already prepared for those great saves to happen, and so you see those situations where the disc gets saved, but then it's just an immediate re-grab out of the hands of the goalkeeper, and then they stuff it back in. So as if it weren't tough enough being a goalkeeper, now you practically have to just slap it sometimes, as Stody will stamp that one right through for the 2-point lead on Alpha Ducks. So back-to-back goals for them, going up 6-4 now. So 3:27 remaining here. Launching out, going to that left tunnel rollout that we've seen a few times from the Simps, but trying to pave the way for some more points and just clap back a little bit here and just be careful of that stack. But there they are. Very nice patience from National Agency in this stack, but maybe a little too impatient there on the clear, on the throw, because there was a defender there in the mid lane to take it back. And then right back again. But definitely a lot of good control being shown by Alpha Ducks. Despite the fact that it is as fast-paced as it is, with the double stack that they're running, they're still doing a great job of being pretty patient and, you know, not overdoing the stacks. You can see they're prepared to go, but they're not necessarily going until it's really necessary to do so. And right there, look at that again. A good punch, however, taken back. Swinging around, lowrider, having it stolen though, and the windmill will just result in the national shot. So swipes it and dimes it. It's 8-4, and Alpha Ducks pulling ahead with what, 2.5 left in the second round, looking for the sweep potentially. But of course, the margin nowhere near large enough to deny Simps a victory in round 2 here if they're able to get it together and make a little bit of a mini comeback. Just got to be careful, of course, of the stacks. Always dangerous. Here comes lowrider. He's trying to maneuver around an awful lot of players down there. Does manage to find Ninja Knight. Right back to him. 2-man game. 2-point shot. It's 8-6. And there we have it. Right back in it are the Simps. So under 2 minutes left. And still in the hands of anyone. Of course, would love to see that third round if possible. Always fun to watch there. But Alpha Ducks are going to want to deny it. And a beautiful delivery, but look at the speed coming in from Ali and a lowrider. That was a very important stack. A very important second stack. Maybe a very important shot if they can make that. A rebound just the same. Oh, what a save, however, from National Agency. That was humongous with less than 90 seconds left. That denied Simps a chance for a lead. That was almost a gorgeous play. Can still unfold here, though, if they are playing their cards right. It's going to sail past the hands, though, missing the grab. Looking for the rebound. They do have that reset over to the bow tie if they need it. They're going to go up front instead, over to the top of the nest, and you know the rest. Tutorial Bot ties it up off the alley assist. So exciting matchup for sure here. 8-8, less than 1 remaining. 1 minute, that is. Alpha Ducks had won the first round 24-5 for those who maybe weren't tuned in the whole time. So very, very strong effort from them in the first round, but to Simps' credit, they have done a fantastic job coming back. And at the moment, though, I do really like the disc control being shown here by Alpha. Look at that nice tap pass right back, trying to maybe look for that last shot up top. Oh, but barely missing the hands there. Just a bad bounce off the edge of the Geo, so this could enable maybe a quick fling from Tutorial Bot, and if the stacks come through, maybe might have a chance to get the disc back and do something with only 14 seconds left. There's the deep clear on the deep end, but right back at him. It's a lowrider again, and over to the mid lane, trying to get it clear. 5 seconds left, and we're looking at maybe an OT if they can't get anything going, so one last fling, but indeed it's an OT in round 2, and let's go. Love to have it, love to see it, especially for the first game I've guessed of the day. Great to start off with some hype. So, all right, let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Mip saying, disappointed you can't write in all caps. Yeah, I'll ban Nightbot one of these days, don't you worry. It's his fault, not mine. Maybe it's mine because I haven't adjusted it yet. Nonetheless, over time. So the first joust kind of mishandled, unable to get it too quickly. It just ricochets around for a while. Clear does go out. They need to find their stacks immediately for both teams. That has a chance of going in maybe, but now a recovery. No, some punches, but the disc getting lost in the process. So there's all the stacks arriving immediately, almost reminiscent of a Star Wars scene, just with the way they phase in and they warp into space here out of nowhere. They're just so fast. It's Sir Dominic for Alpha looking to close it out. A pass up top to the shoulder and maybe looking for another one. Return pass, however, but I like the patience being shown, bothering the goalie now. Up high, the disc is lost and tapped out there by Lowrider. So through the mid it goes and denying the stacks. That's some great punches by National Agency, actually. Beautiful job from National because that completely stopped the stacks from Simps from getting any kind of momentum and allowed his team on Alpha to recover quickly. Now that said, National Agency the fling, and there is the, shot off the rebound. Maybe a second attempt. Is it going to go through? It is. It's the win for Stody, stamping it off and showing that he has all the offense in addition to the defense. And just doing a fantastic job there, and Alpha taking this game away.
Good game. The last one was... Oh my god.
But yeah, what a match that was. That was just a barn burner, as they often say. Who says that? I don't know. In any case, a great round there, without a doubt. let me get to the score screen there for you. I think, hold on, I may. Okay, yes, I was off by a couple. It was 10-8, not 14-12. Nonetheless, great game there from Alpha, and I'm a little disappointed in the sense that we were denied yet again the third round. So very close, but you know what? OT is still a nice concession for the stream, and I'm sure Alpha will be very, very happy that they were able to take that away in the sweep situation. So, fun match without a doubt. High scoring, obviously, again from normally the defensive man and Stody, but you know, showing that he can do a little bit of it all. Leading the way there, 14 points, and assist, a save, 12 stuns as well. I mean, really everyone contributing very, very well. And you see Alpha going to that bread and butter, which is to say, the clears or the throws, but they always have that secondary stack, and that is what just got them so many extra opportunities in both those rounds. I mean, 9 points apiece for Dominic and National Agency, as well as 3 assists apiece, so kind of mirroring each other there. You had 2 apiece or 2 points and 2 assists for Martin going through, as well as 34 stuns. And over on the Simps side, it was Tutorial Bot, 7 points. Filling every category in the stat sheet, really. I mean, has an assist, a save, a steal, 21 stuns as well. So despite the fact that he's subbing and, you know, maybe not a permanent player for this season, obviously he's still got it. Okay, he's a veteran player. He's a LAN player. He's very capable of just stuffing the sheets and impressing, and he did so certainly here today. Just as well, had Lowrider putting on 6 points, 1 assist, 3 saves, 2 steals, 15 stuns. Great effort from him. Ali Koala Bear, formerly Ali Dark, with 2 assists, 3 saves, and 18 stuns. And then Ninja Knight with an assist, save, steal, and 25 stuns. But all in all, you can really see, I mean, possession-wise, very close. Only a 2% advantage for Alpha Ducks. So really both teams maintaining control of the disc with about an equal pace. It was just more so those rebound attempts that I talked about. You can see it in the 67% of shots taken going favor of Alpha, and that was really the undoing, I suppose, of Simps. Just the extra shots going through on against them. But all right, so that said, that is going to be the one and only match for this current stream. Again, there's a lot of other stuff coming out throughout the day, pretty much every day for the rest of ever, rest assured. So there'll be stuff to tune into. So just pay attention to the match pages, to the Discords, and what have you, and we'll continue to feature all these teams as often as we can. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed that game. Thanks for joining us. See, again, shout out to the Twitch chat there. Toby and Lil Rad and Mip and Simon all stopping in. Bit of fun time. But yeah, until the next match, which again there'll be many. Shout out Multi as well. I've been Palidore, and this has been VRML Season 2, Week 1. So be happy, be healthy, be safe, and we'll see you again real soon. Shout out AJ Swazzy. I wasn't gonna miss you. And YOLO Man as well. Thank you. Okay, bye. Sputnik Cobra.